Band-Aid over the existing wound.
I've gotten the sense things weren't
Early on, every team trying to establish a winning attitude. And now you find out if that can carry through the rigors of an entire regular season.
No doubt, Kevin. I think if you can establish some winning early, that can go a long way toward building momentum, building confidence, especially if you have a young team or if you're a veteran team who has aspirations to be champions. So much at stake early.
Good point. Cool, the pass to Thompson. Green dishes to Thompson. 5 to shoot. The pass to ABC. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 12 points for ABC.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Wiggins passing to Green. Shoots over Schroeder. Doesn't go for it. And the Lakers going the other way now. Come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Cool, no good. Lakers trailed by 13. And a wide open look for James. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. ABC's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been tricked here this quarter.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Wiggins against James. Wiggins passes to Poole. To the right side. ABC. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Passes to LeBron. And the tip by LeBron.
LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Free throw good, LeBron. And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 10-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers.
And as you would expect, I'm talking last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Timeout call of the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Well, you have to be a fan of the way Kevon Looney plays, the former UCLA Bruin. He puts in the work on the defensive end. Dorsey shows.
No doubt, he has evolved to be the kind of player who is often asked to guard the wings, sometimes even point guards. Just think back to last year's playoffs. He had to guard the likes of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. This guy is so gifted as a defender, and he's only getting started.
Golden State moving the ball around. Oubre on the wing. Lee passes to Looney. Here's Oubre. And the Warriors miss again. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Kuzma. 3 from Matthews. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
The Warriors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And team free throw numbers are really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season. And in recent years, some call the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, did you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
Pass to Bestwick. On the wing, Lee. There's the pass to Looney. Oh, good on the 3. Lakers trail by 9. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Warriors. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Here's Lee. Over Matthews. Bang shot. No good. And the Lakers turn it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smart.
The best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively now.
Well, two guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back-to-the-basket force who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They are thrilling. I would agree. Davis is out there with Murray. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's the Beast in at the center position. He's in the game for the Lakers.
And Nike, one of the giants in the shoe industry, and from what I've heard, they have signed Shea to be a member of their team. Big moment for that young man.
Are you kidding me? You better believe it, GA. And, every young player always dreams of the moments like this when they sign with a shoe company. Big get for Nike. And I think, GA, a huge achievement for Shea. Schroeder again. Wiggins from the right block. The shot is good. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
To the inside, the Beast, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Poole. He's guarded by Schroeder. The drive by Thompson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Warriors, 2.5 games back.
For Los Angeles, they've been a revelation here in the early going. Some people, including myself, had doubts about their plan coming into the season, but no question, it's working.
You know what, Greg? It just looks to me like they're having fun out there, and sometimes that's contagious. It drives success. This is beautiful.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Wiggins. 14 feet away, and the basket is good. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, really smooth. Andrew Wiggins with the terrific mid-range game.
Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Golden State with it. Green passes to Poole. Wiggins outside. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Wiggins missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
The shot's good from the Beast. The Beast's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Thompson inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I think he just has a knack for anticipating where the miss is going to come off the rim. Just a great read by Draymond Green.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Thompson. Averaging 17 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. You look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
The numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by the Beast. The Beast's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, for all the talent Andrew Wiggins brings to the table, you wonder what his Greg's assessment of the 2018-19 season is. Obviously, he took a step back in terms of his production, and I think that had a lot to do with his lack of consistency with his shot. He's got a ton of talent. Let's see where it takes him.
And it's Davis at the elbow. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Schroeder leading the charge.
Coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Thompson outside. Now here's Green. He started closely. Wiggins outside. Launches a three.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. And Kuzma slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
A tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points.
Kevin, thanks. A double-double for you, Jay, at the half. You know they're going to try and stop you the second half. How do you adjust?
Hey, I just gotta stay aggressive out there, you know? I know as long as I'm engaged and pushing the action, I'm gonna prove the numbers. And as you can see, I'm fully engaged tonight, man. It's just clear.
You have been an operational Death Star in the first half for sure. Thanks for your time, guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Yo, guys, give me a second. I like the communication. I like the competitiveness. Trey, nice work going after. All right, just keep doing what y'all are doing. All right, just don't let up. All right, finish them off. Let's bring it in.
Yes, sir.
Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win!
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this team becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Look at ABC in this game. He's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Golden State looking for big. They've got Wiggins. Thompson is up there with Lee. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's ABC in at the 5, down low. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Thompson. Here's Wiggins. Over LeBron. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Green, the pass to Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers leading by 15. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Curry passes to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. That one, no good. Good D by Drummond. Lakers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And Davis puts it in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty bad.
Pass to Wiggins. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant's, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
Great insight. free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Curry on the wing. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Count that one.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Caldwell Pope gets it over to Schroeder.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Unloads from 13. Curry can't get it to go. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. From deep. And no luck at that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Andre Drummond is out there with the Beast. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and there's Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope, and it's Katuga. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Thompson. Oubre outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 10 points for Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's the Beast, and he banks in the lane. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Inside, here's Oubre. It's good. Oubre has got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you, it doesn't matter if you're right up on Kelly Oubre. He can out-jump you and find a way to score it.
Here's Davis. Oubre pulls it in.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Thompson passes to ABC. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
The Beast. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now, how about breaking out the statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Wiggins passes to ABC. Back to Wiggins. Oubre outside. 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Curry. And that one drops for him. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Lakers passing it around. For three, Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Down low, lets it go from 14. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
Curry against Schroeder. Thompson outside to the paint. And it's sent back by Drummond.
High motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Oubre. He's covered closely. Curry kicks to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Golden State. Los Angeles leading by 16. Davis, the pass to the Beast. Caldwell Pope for three. Warriors with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now the pass to the Beast. A finish, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, we're such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become. We speculated all all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you could think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Now you look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre, 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
Doubled by Oubre. Oubre with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lee, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. The Warriors pull it in. Oubre's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup. Oubre's got 9 points in the quarter.
I tell you, Kelly Oubre Jr. can play with confidence on the interior, and that's a result of his vertical.
Here's the Beast. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Oubre passes to ABC. Sinks the triple. ABC's got 29.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Beast.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
To the inside. Here's ABC. The rebound by the Beast. So it's the Lakers now. LeBron passes to the Beast. Schroeder outside. Pass to the Beast. Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Pascal. Passes it to Oubre. Over James. Oubre can't get it to go. Caldwell Pope outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Now they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a...
I know they're fake, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Do it.
We're joined now by Che, one of the stars of tonight's game, and really one of the pleasant surprises of this season.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, first off, nice job on triple-double tonight, Che.
Get in the hole!
No, that's wrong sport.
Yeah, that's golf point.
No, it could work for basketball too. Come on, open your minds a little. Let it breathe.
All right, that's enough. Your mind's too open. Che, first off, what was the key to your success out there? I think this was your first triple-double, right?
Yeah, it was my first, and it wasn't any just one key. You know, I've got talent out there to do this sort of thing on a nightly basis. It's just a matter of putting it all together. And tonight, guess what? I put it all together, Hank and Hornet.
Still waiting for Hank to put it all together, you know what I mean?
No, he got the sauce.
All right.
Great stuff as always, Che. We thank you for joining us.
Hey, anytime, Hank.
All right, coming up next on Hank and the Hornet Eastern Conference Power Rankings. But first, a quick word from one of our sponsors. You're listening to 98.9 The Flex.
The flex.
What can you say about these guys?